talked about hospitals, the videos that we're seeing on social media of Darbhanga Hospital, Darbhanga Medical College and Hospital, the visuals are pathetic. I mean, the
That's
condition of
an
hospitals
that's
from
an
inside,
that's
and
an
the health minister of
that's an
Bihar will definitely be questioned on that.
no, that's an exception, and nobody can defend that. In fact, the health minister should have immediately taken all the remedial, and I'm sure the remedial measures have been taken. But the very fact that issue came to the fore shows that a lot more needs to be done. See, Bihar has had many legacy issues, but if you look at pure data, from 3,300 kilometers of national highway stretch in 2004, 2005 to 6,000 plus kilometers of national highway stretch in Bihar now. From 350 kilometers of rural roads in 2005 to 120,000 kilometers of rural roads. From 5 to 6 hours of average electricity in 2004, 2005 to 21 hours of average electricity now. In fact, if you look at the poverty rate in 2015, in Bihar it was 40%, now it is 4%, which shows that one of the biggest successes among other states in fighting poverty has been of Bihar. So all of these augur well for the future of Bihar. On the other hand,
you spoke of infrastructure. Why do we have crores of rupees of bridges collapsing every time there is a rain in Bihar?
There are 4 or 5 of them which have collapsed, and definitely, nobody can defend the flawed construction of those bridges. And I'm not privy to what the investigation revealed, because many of these were state, perhaps many of these were expedited at the time when the government was in power for 18, 19 months in between. And whenever they come, get a hang of power, they indulge in unabated corruption. But if you look at the overall picture of Bihar, the kind of connectivity, 3 airports, Simanchal, which these people had made the hub of illegal migration, today has a airport right in the heart of Purnia, a distance which, people from the border area of Purnia used to cover to Delhi in 26 hours. That's being covered in 2.5 hours by air. That's the level of development and airport in Darbhanga. And all across the state, if I would request you travel, since there are a few days remaining for the elections, journalists who have gone to Bihar to cover are mighty impressed with the seamless road connectivity in just the last 6 years. That's the pace of development which Bihar has witnessed in the last few years.
You touched upon corruption. The CAG report, which came out recently, it flags that there was an irregularity of 70,000 crore rupees in government departments in Bihar. How do you respond to that?
That's still that I don't have much information about that, because that's still being investigated, and the CAG reports reveal a lot of things, but there are subsequent investigations don't necessarily corroborate the initial findings. So I will wait for the final report.